Alright, we've got Kevin Maccoll here. He went 5-4 at Nats. We're going to look at his deck list. What were you running?
Inzektors.
Inzektors?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's a pretty standard build.
Just get straight into the deck list.
Yeah, straight in. I mean, yeah, typical sort of start. 3 Dragonfly. Doesn't really need any explanation. 3 Centipede. Again, doesn't really need any explanation. It's just, the standard sort of setup, and obviously 3 Hornets as well, so it's pretty standard there. Tech the 1 Ladybug, just to go into the 5 ranks. Just sees through plays, gives answers to a lot of things and whatnot. With the 1 Hopper, I mean it's an extra guy that you can add, sort of Hornet pot and sort of randy plays. I mean it's obviously it's turn 1 setup as well, but you can just go through stuff. 1 Gigamantis, standard again, just make things 2-4. Actually won me games with Hornet Gigamantis plays which are terrible, but actually beat Chaos Dragons with it somehow. Triple Veiler, good card is good. It's like mirror matches and such like, so don't give them any way to go. 1 Gors, 1 Sangan, and 1 BLS. BLS obviously main and 3 Effect Veiler. Sort of extra deck is built around as well to play an awful lot of light, so he's not too difficult to kick off if we need. He's playing sort of the sword build, so I actually play 3. Most people play 2, but I actually quite like the 3 because I quite like opening it. It's just very reassuring to see it in the hand, and even if you open 2, it's never terrible. Triple MST. Again, just like my plays getting off, so just MST your opponent, get rid of all that sort of stuff, and just usually do all that. Triple pot. Just generic search card and just mill through the deck, get lots of random stuff. Just very good Centipede plays and Hornet, and very aggro to your opponent. 1 Allure, 1 Book, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Foolish, 1 Heavy, 1 Monster Bone. Staples, really. Virtually none need any sort of explanation. I did play the Allure because I do like the draw power. Sadly not playing the tour guide version, so milling through the deck's not quite as good. Double Call. It's very, very good. Solemn 1 and Solemn J.
Sangan likes it as well.
Sangan's hilarious with it. If you open with 1 of them and a Sangan, you can just sort of sit and giggle to yourself. It's just very good. Just punish your opponent for blind MSTs and such like. And also on that same theme, double safe zone. Just murders opponents. Chaos Dragons are notorious for just going game 2 with their MSTs and just going wild. Just catch them off guard with it. Even if they don't, an Invincible Dragonfly is pretty tidy to see. Double Warning. Again, most of the time gets sided out in the Chaos Dragon matchup, but it's very good in the sort of mirror and won me games. Just, card is good. And then the double TT. Same old idea. Just mission priority being gone. It's pretty good.
On the extra first, yeah.
Extra first, so. Double Leviair. I mean, obviously, well, my guy's been 3 stars. I can bump them to the sort of the 5, but pretty standard. It's very good for getting stuff back and extra combo loops. Leviathan Dragon. Again, just generic 2-5 beater. Sets up Graves. Good turn 1 play. Giga Brilliant. It's also another decent sort of turn 1 play. So, exactly. Like BLS likes it and says hi. Double Zen mains. Wall up. It's not always bad, but it's not always great either. But it buys you a couple of turns, and especially in mirrors or something. Like they're going to have to kill it 3 times, and they're not going to want to just hit it randomly. They're going to get shot out. Utopia and Utopia Ray. I didn't actually see any play from either of those 2 all day either, but it's just extra lights to throw in Grave and get through cards really. Roach. The idea, I actually really wanted to play that against the Chaos Dragons, but the more and more I played, the more apparent it became it was going to be far more difficult to make, so I don't know, I might cut it and put something else in. Exostag, the man's a beast.
Dark Worlds don't like it.
Oh, Dark Worlds don't like it, he steals games. I actually didn't realise how good he was until I equipped the Mantis, just because I was going to make him 2-4 and then realised he gained half, and it's just incredible. Opponent scooped. It's a 3-8 B-stick for free essentially. Tyrus, again, make him in the mirror, he can't be shot out, and if he attacks, he just gets rid of problems for you. You know, I don't know why anybody wouldn't run him at least at one. It's just a good card.
And again with the light.
Yeah, again light. Zenmail, a lot of people sort of think it's an iffy choice. I just like it. It's very aggressive. It forces your opponent to get rid of it before you can actually shoot out back sort of face downs and sets and stuff like that. And gives us, you know, even if you're going to sort of hit a solemn, you've already got major run, something like that. Exebeetle, I actually really like him. I wish there was a very easy way to make him in this deck, but it's just not really to be.
You've got the combo to be able to get him off properly.
He's got a combo, and it's normally involving a reborn or something of the like. It's not sort of a decent play, but again, if you get him out with a Gigamantis or something of the like, steals games, just steals things as well. Opponents don't really like that. Bouncer, again, it's a hella stretch to make him, but
You can OTK with it through Gores as well.
yeah, it's incredible guy. Just 2/7 guy on legs. Not much bad that can be said about him. And then the one Gaia Dragoon didn't make him either because he didn't make any rank 6s, but it's always good. So if you exhaust your rank 6s, you can go into just
5 or 6
2/6 Piercer for free. And with a whole lot of people playing Reaper and stuff like that, it just gets over stuff.
And Gelen Duo as well.
Gelen Duo,
Yeah. On the side.
On the side, it's total Randy side. I mean, it's double Raikou, again, light, he mills, it's never bad putting stuff into the grave.
Kill stuff.
You're playing double Call and Reborn, so you normally get stuff back.
Kill stuff like macros and stuff
Yeah,
as well.
Macros, it's just good cards.
And
And
occasionally mill your Hornets as well.
actually,
Which is,
if you're real lucky, I mean,
if it's your day, then you do. If it's not, then
it's pretty good.
it's not your day anyway.
Double Soul Taker, in case of the hero matchup, and obviously Chaos Dragons misses timing. It's a good card.
Siding against other stuff as well. It's just
Yeah, oh, no, it's very good. I mean, I actually put it in against a site, an actual mirror, and stole me the game because all he could really make was one guy and availed it. Just OTK'd him from there. Double Chalice, that was actually my tech choice for the mirror. I absolutely adore it. You know, you can exhaust yourself and you get TT'd, and all of a sudden you just slam one of them to the table, you get their opponent's Dragonfly and just go wild. Your opponent just, you know, QQs at that point in time. There's absolutely nothing they can do once it hits the table. Double Gozen. I just really like it. You're playing, you know, pretty much bar one card in all dark deck mained. You know, obviously the Veilers, you're never going to have to summon them, such like. So it's, you know, just it gets you out, so it locks down. Imperial Iron Wall, 2, again, like dragons, just can't move, and bunnies
and it
don't
stops
like
the
it.
macro as well.
Yeah, you know, it's very good. Double light, I actually sided that quite well against the Chaos Dragons. That, and so if you can get that up in Imperial Iron Wall, they just scoop because there's nothing they can do. And then Triple Decree, it's a fantastic card. It's normally the go-to card when you side. It's, you know, they
It
can't
stops
do
the
much.
skills range,
You
stops the
know,
macro, it stops them stopping you going off.
Yeah, anything that's disruptive play, it just, you know, it gets rid of it. I mean, in hindsight, I probably would like to have made room for the D Fisher in the side here. I think it would have won me more games, but, you know, obviously, just wasn't to happen.
So how do you think you went? This was your second Nationals?
Second Nationals, yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, I didn't make any terrible misplays, which, you know, I'm always happy to sort of leave. And if you don't make misplays, it's, you know, it's pretty good. You can at least keep your head held high. I mean, it was sort of Dino Rabbit that smashed me. I didn't get sort of 2 games the same, and I won the mirror, so, you know, I was quite pleased about that. You know, it's normally down to, it's normally a coin toss or sort of down to a skill level that you can win the mirrors in. So
Almost down to Dyro.
yeah. It was good. I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it. I've got a couple of sort of thoughts for the deck that I will change and alter.
Right, cheers, Kev.